Okay, we have our last roulette strategy being entered into our roulette tournament. A score of $242 to get into the top 8 to go through to the knockout stages. A quick one again. Thank you so much to the community for all of the roulette strategies. Apologies that I can't feature all of them. There have been some really good ones. We will probably do this again, so keep hold of them and then re-enter them when we open up a new tournament. This one is going to be a pretty simple one, to be honest. It's called the 9 Street Hopscotch, and it's presented to us by Paul Wright. Now, I like the look of this. Anybody that knows the channel will know that I like 2 of the 3 dozens, I like my 9 streets, and I like a hybrid progression, and this has all of it. I'm going to get the bet on. I've got it saved. I would recommend having it saved for 2 reasons. The progression is going to be far, far easier, and 9 streets can take quite a long time to get it set up. So we have $3 on 9 streets. I'm just going off what Paul Wright sent me in terms of the streets that are covered. I think it's got something to do with the placement on the roulette wheel. Just having a look at the numbers, I think it gives big clumps of winners. That is not one. So straight away, we are going to go into our negative progression. On a loser, we're going to repeat the bet and we are going to add a unit. So the first one looks like a double, but this is not a double system. We don't go from 54 to 108. If we lose this, we go from 54 plus 27 is 81. Is it? Yeah. So it's a D'Alembert style system. And you're going to have to pay attention to what you're on for when we do win. We're going to start doing resets. Wow, just hit another loser. Not off to a great start, but hopefully we can turn it around. Right, repeat. Add a unit. So we're on. Where's my numbers gone? Wrong button. There you go. $9 on each street for a total bet of $81. If we win this, it's not over yet. If we win this, we are going to 2 of the 3 dozens, the hopscotch style. The original hopscotch is even chance 2 of the 3 dozens, even chance 2 of the 3 dozens. Here we're starting favourite. Okay, we got that. So this returns 108. All of that money is going on to the dozens. Let me just get it on. 108, so it's 54. And Paul Wright told me to follow the winning dozens. So if you just go here, first dozen, last dozen. And we've got all that $108 back on the table. Now, if we win this, we're going to go. So remember, we're on $9 a street. If we win this, we're going to come down to $6 a street. So it's like a D'Alembert system. You go up $3 every time you don't complete the progression. We sort of needed to win that. And you come down $3 every time you do win the progression. We have not. So we were on 81. We have to add another unit. Now we're on 108. Well, that was, I was hoping to win that. We didn't. So we got $108 on the table. And if this wins, all of the returns go on to 2 of the 3 dozens. If it loses, we add another $27. So we go to $135 bet. We got that. So $144, $72 following the winner. 72. $72 each for a total bet of 144. And we're just following the winner. Last dozen, middle dozen. So what were we at? We're at $9 per street. If this wins, we come down to... No, we're at 12, sorry. If this wins, we come down to 9. Come on! How are we doing this? Can we hit any winner? Can we complete this progression once? So 108 plus 27, we're on that $135 bet. I thought this would do far better than this. Now, we are massive favourites to win. We are actually, with the minimum numbers that we have covered, is that 2 of the 3 dozens, is 24 numbers. So those numbers should be on the other side. Let's try again. What's this pay? This pays 180, so we're going $90 on 2 of the 3 dozens. There's a lot of pressure on this one. If this wins, then the entire roulette tournament could go into the profit. I didn't check before I started this session, but I think overall we're about $200 down, which is not a lot considering what happened at the start of this roulette tournament. Right, good. That was literally in 13 and moved out for us. Right, so we're going to go down a level. We're going to go to that $108 bet now. So we were at $135. We won the 9 streets, put all that money onto 2 of the 3 dozens, and now we can basically come down a level. And we're on 12 each. Still a pretty big bet. Those 2 of the 3 dozens, I think that's the first time we've won it. Right, 24 is a winner. So we're going to have another go at that $72 each. 72. And then if this wins, so you remember, what were we at? It was a $108 bet, wasn't it? So we're going to go down to that $81 bet. So you can either remember how much you had on the streets, or you can just remember the total bet. High number, please. Got it.
25 are the winning number of this round. Congratulations to all the winners. This is a hot number, by the way.
So we were on 108. Now we're going to 81. So we were on 12 per street. Now we're on 9. We can complete this progression now. I think we're going to go into quite a nice amount of profit. Our stats are actually back to where you'd expect them to be, but we're still down. I think it's just the timing of them. Obviously, with positive progressions, let me just get a bet on before I forget. 54 and 54. 54. Yeah, with positive progressions, when you win a bet and then move it over, you have to win 2 in a row. Otherwise, you might as well have not won that first bet. When we were winning those 9 streets, moving all of the returns over to 2 of the 3 dozens and then losing, I might as well have just lost the 9 streets. Good.
28 black is the winning number. Congratulations.
Right, we're in a bit of profit now, despite that start. So now we're going to go down to that $54 bet, which is our $6 on each street. Now, if this can hold out, this could obviously put a big score on the board. You can see each time. Well, I mean, we were $270 down, and then after winning a progression, we were only $135 down.
The winning number is 31.
72, so we're 36, 36. You guys might just want to do the same dozens every time. I'm just following the winner. Paul Wright obviously watches the channel because he knows I like to follow the winner when it's 2 of the 3 dozens, but mathematically speaking, probability-wise, it doesn't really make a difference. Oh, we missed it. We're back right at 0. Right. So we were on a $54 bet. Now we're on to that $81 bet again. 9 on each. Look at these stats. So we're actually on exactly even. But Our total bet is $81. And remember, this starting bet was 27. Thankfully, this is just to add a unit rather than a double up. Because if this was a double up, I think you'd be in big trouble, to be honest. 2's not good.
2 black is the winning number. Congratulations to all the winners. So the black numbers was 5 out of 6 last spins.
Okay, repeat the bet.
New betting top.
Add a unit. So we're back at that $108 bet. But our balance isn't as bad as what it was last time we were on a $108 bet. I mean, we've got 27 numbers covered here. We should be winning more than 2 out of every 3.
Winning number is 23 red. Congratulations.
Okay, this is our $72 bet on each.
Betting top.
72. All that $144 back on the table. There is a lot of pressure on these 2 of the 3 dozen bets. Obviously, because there's a lot of money on the table, but also your next bet is going to take a massive difference. We're going to either be on a $135 bet. Oh, good job. Right in between 2 losers. Or an $81 bet, which we're going to go to now. She's just walking around with a Hoover. This is the cleanest casino you will ever find. There's no chips, and literally someone just walks around cleaning the tables, cleaning everything. All right, we're in the profit, $27. My main focus at the moment is that total bet. I just want to get that back down to base bet. 16's a winner. 108. So we're doing that 54 on 2 dozens.
Winning times is available. So this will be the final spin of the wheel. We'll do exchange rate now, so you should be low.
Okie dokes. So that last bet was 81, which is 9. I want to win this, come down to 6. Low number. Got it. Okay, we're starting to make some money now. So I can go on 6. Feeling a little bit better. $54 total bet. $108 in profit, despite being $270 down after like 4 spins or 5 spins. New dealer though. Maybe they took her off because she started doing too good for us. Yeah, this is going to return 72, and it's 36 on both. $36. So if we win this, we'll be in a good amount of profit, and we'll be back at base bet. That would feel good. I think this progression is very sensible. You obviously need... The problem with high coverage, 2 of the 3 dozens or 9 streets, is that you need to increase your bets quite significantly. But what this has done, we got it. Finish my sentence in a second. All right, we're back at base bet. Feeling good now. What this system has done, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, because we're not increasing too much after a win. This is why the D'Alembert is so clever. Rather than going, right, I'm on a $10 bet, I'm going to 20, 40, 80, or 160. You go, right, I'm going from 20 to 30. Then I'm going from 30 to 40. But if I win, I'm only dropping a little bit rather than resetting. So you have to win more. You have to win more, but you stay in the game longer. 18 on each of these. Which isn't a bad trade-off when you're favourite to win. When you've got 27 numbers covered or 24 numbers covered, you expect to win more spins. So with the more sensible progression, coming down, layering down, for me personally makes far more sense. We got that. Stay on base bet. What are these stats? I mean, now our stats are on the lucky side. Even if we were covering 27 numbers every single spin, which we're not, sometimes we're covering 24, 17 wins, 6 losses is on the lucky side. Not dramatically lucky, but it is on the lucky side. Nine Street Hopscotch. Pretty simple, nice strategy, to be honest. Oh, we just missed that. Because every time I try to say something positive about a strategy, it just loses. Right, repeat. Add a unit. Might just have to do silent videos going forward. Just complimenting it. Yeah, doing good. Da da da. Boom, loser. Anyway, we're expecting some losers. What we're interested to find out is how the progression works. Is the win on the 9 streets, go to the 2 to 3 dozens, and then drop your next bet good enough? So far, I mean, if 0 doesn't land, then yeah, it is good enough. Repeat. Add a unit. Yeah, so far it's done what I would hope for any strategy to do, which is get out of a hole and get into profit. Get out of a hole and into profit. How many losers can it withstand? Well, that's a different question, isn't it? Oh, you can't be serious. Repeat. Add a unit. Look at these numbers here. The 0 magnet guys have a case. 0, 0, 26. 11's all the way over here. Yeah, just those last 3 spins. Just turn the magnet on a 0 or near 0. Okay, this is our 72 on the dozens. Oops. 72. Uses all the chips. Right. $144. Yeah, I've already said it, but it does feel like there's a lot of pressure on this 2 to 3 dozens. Because if I don't win this, my next bet is $135. And I've just lost 144. So I need a high number now. That's just high enough. Alright, we go to that $81 bet. So we've come down a level. We're on $9 each street. For me, I find it easier to remember what the total bet was. Because you'll have, for example, we had $144 on the table. Well, I go, right, well, I know that to get to that $144, I probably had a $108 bet previously. That's just how just whilst playing this for 28 spins, that's what I found to be the easiest way to do it. Okay, we're going to go $54 on the last 2 dozens. There you go, Right, I've got $108 on the table. My last bet must have been 81. If I win this, I go down to, what's 27 times 2? 54. And if I lose this, I go to 108. Yeah, no, 101. Whatever the bet is after 81. Hopefully we just win this and we can go to $6 on those streets. A big number. We got it. Okay, he's getting close. $6 for a total bet of 54. Yeah, the bet after 81 is 108. Just confusing that was the payout. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. This isn't, I don't think this is a difficult strategy. It's obviously got a little bit of complexity to it, but I think the vast majority of the community will be able to play this one. 36 on each number, on each dozen. Check those numbers, middle and last. So what we're at 31. I mean, this does have a chance to go into the top 8, so there could be drama right at the end. There's always drama with these roulette tournaments. Big number. No, that's not a big number. So what was that? That was 72. So that must mean that we were on a $54 bet and now we're on an $81 bet. 9 on each. Look at these recoveries. I mean, they seem to be going well. Okay, we're going to try again with that $54 bet. 54. First and middle. Yeah, so a smart hybrid progression for sure. It's got that positive progression, so it's mainly a positive progression. The problem with positive progression strategies normally is they use them as bullets. So if they fail, they'll just try again. Whereas this has gone, and this has gone, well, failing isn't good enough. I need to increase my bet the next time I try. $54 bet. Right now, if that was the last spin, this would be in the top 8 by $1. What? It's a shame that isn't the last spin because that would have been very fitting for this roulette tournament. Like it can still get knocked out of this top 8 for sure. We only have 3 spins left. Right, 36 on the middle and first dozen. Okay, I think if it wins this, it's in the top 8. We've got 2 spins left. We've had 35. I think this deserves to be in the top 8. I might be biased because of my 9 street that I like, my 2 of the 3 dozens that I like, and my hybrid that I like. But if this wins, it'll be in the top 8, and I feel like it deserves it. But we've seen with this roulette tournament what happens. We got it, right. And I think that resets us down to base bet. Which is a $27 bet, which means no matter what happens, this has made $270, which puts it in the top 8. And I think, and I will confirm in the next video when we go into knockout stages, I think And you guys can fact check this. All of the roulette strategies are in a playlist on YouTube. If you add up all of the scores, I think this means that we're in the profit for the entire roulette tournament so far, which, like I said, right at the start,
Winning numbers 8 rate up.
right, we won the last one. Right at the start, we were doing terribly.
Compliments to what is your finish?
So we're going to finish
Thank you.
on
So next,
$306 in profit.
always welcome to place your bets.
That's a little bit lucky considering that we weren't always covering 27 numbers. Sometimes we were covering 24, but played out very nicely. $306 profit. Paul Wright, congratulations. You are through the last strategy. You are through to knockout stages. We'll do the knockout stages as soon as I can. Guys, thanks very much. Make sure you subscribe to catch the knockout stages, and I'll see you in the next video.